For a maniac like me, being in charge of the library was my dream job. There's a senior student who's coming to destroy this peaceful and calm job of a librarian. It's this student, Utana Ichikawa.
Takumi, what are you reading?
It's a manga.
I'm asking you why you're reading a manga. If you can't figure out what the conversation is about, you won't be popular with the girls.
I answered you like that because I had no intention of telling you why I'm reading a manga. You also can't figure out my intent, so you must be unpopular as well.
Do I look like I'm unpopular, you unpopular junior student?
That face full of confidence is so annoying. I have to admit that Utana is popular, and quite so. She's a second-year student now, but it's not only students in her year, but those older who are desperate to go out with her. According to the rumors, she also has a lot of experience in that area. I always call the girls by their last names, but Utana doesn't answer me unless I call her by her first name. So I have no choice but to call her by her first name.
You know how the saying goes? Only those who have experience in love knows the correct answer. So, you should learn from me.
Who said such a thing?
I read it somewhere.
She doesn't even know where she got it from.
Why are you disappointed? I'm teaching you the theory of romance.
Please don't be loud. The other users would be bothered.
Sorry.
Your duty is also to work as a librarian, so please be on your best behavior in the library. We are the ones who need to caution users who are not behaving well.
Oh.
Really? Why is she on library duty? She really is not the type to do this.
Then, Takumi?
Oh, please don't whisper in my ear.
Because you tell me to be quiet.
But you don't need to get so close.
It's not bad to be close. You know what people say? If you want to get close to someone's heart, then get close physically.
I feel like I've heard that, or not.
I don't particularly want to be close to your heart.
Are you sure about that?
Takumi, you actually want the attention of your cute senior student?
I will admit this. I do enjoy talking with Uta a little bit. Yes, I do enjoy it, but just a little bit. But if I were to tell her that, she would become even more annoying, so I have to maintain distance between me and her. If you're going to be so condescending, then don't bother me.
You always say stuff like that. There isn't much to do when one's doing the librarian duty, so it's fine, don't you think?
I'm busy. I have to read my manga.
So, what manga are you reading? It's a love comedy again, right?
Yes, it is a love comedy, alright?
Takumi, you are not honest. You actually like love comedies, but you're rough with your cute senior student.
Just because I like love comedies doesn't mean I like girls in real life.
Wow, you are a maniac.
Yes, I am. To tell the truth, I'm attracted to a school life like the one that takes place in love comedies. But if Utana finds that out, she'll tease me to no end.
Should I grant your dream?
What do you mean?
I will be the one who you can experience your love comedy with as a trial.
You mean that we'll go out with each other? Just try it out?
It's not a bad suggestion, is it?
But I'm not at all in love with you.
You should be careful with your words, Takumi. You may never get a chance like this again.
Stay calm. It's true that Utana teases me to no end, but she is cute and popular among the entire school. She's also an experienced person in these romantic matters, so if I get to go out with her, it will surely be so much fun. It somehow seems like an attractive idea. But what do you mean, as a trial? Did you date with other guys like this so easily?
I don't go out with guys that easily. I haven't really gone out with...
What?
Nothing. You know what people say, love begins from trying.
Maybe in the world of fiction.
Also, start dating someone casually and it will turn into real love.
But that sounds like we would then be in real love with each other eventually. Is that alright?
What? What do you mean?
Well, it sounds like you want this trial love to become real love.
No, that is not my intention.
Very suspicious.
I told you that it's not. Now what's your answer? Do you want to go out with me or not?
If it's just a trial, maybe I don't need to think so deeply. I could just go out with her, and if I feel that we aren't a good match for each other, we could break up. Also, I'm attracted to the idea of having a school life like the one that comes up in love comedy mangas. Well, sure, if it's just a trial.
Really? I can go out with you?
You do seem quite happy about it.
Yes, I am quite interested in you after all. Whew, I was nervous. I wouldn't have known what to do if you had said no.
An experienced person like you gets nervous as well then.
Of course, I'm a normal girl.
Well, I guess.
Then I'm looking forward to this.
Utana is a bit strange. She said that this was just a trial, but she looks happy as if we were really in love with each other. She's supposedly very experienced in these matters of love, but she reacts as though it's the first time that she's gotten a boyfriend.
Ugh, I'm feeling a little unsettled. I don't remember how I used to talk with you, Takumi.
Oh, it is true that you have a lot of experience in dating guys, right? Your reaction is so much like a beginner's.
What are you saying? Of course not. This is just acting. I'm trying to get us in the mood for you since this is your time to have a girlfriend.
I don't need that kind of acting though.
I'm going home now. See you tomorrow.
We still have librarian duty.
I'll let you take care of it. See you.
What on earth? Utana is acting a little strange, but I have a girlfriend for the first time in my life. It is just on a trial basis, but maybe I'll be able to have a school life like the one I dreamed of having, like in the love comedy mangas. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The next morning, I'm going. Why are you here?
Yesterday I asked you for your address, remember? Why are you so surprised?
Well, I didn't think you would come to pick me up.
I'm your girlfriend, so this shouldn't be a surprise. Let's go.
Is it normal for real girlfriends to do this? This is a love comedy itself. But since she is experienced in this, I guess this is how things are usually. If you came all this way to pick me up, does it mean that you live close by?
We're dating, so please use my name when you talk to me.
Oh, but we are on a trial, right?
We are dating each other, so please call me by my first name, all right?
Miss Utana? Utana?
Oh,
What's that reaction?
I'm a little embarrassed.
You're the one who asked me to call you that.
Because,
Utana!
wow!
Utana, could you not scream just because I called you by your first name?
Ugh, don't tease me, it makes me kind of embarrassed.
This person is supposedly experienced in love, but gets embarrassed when a guy calls her by her first name. What does this mean? Did all the boyfriends of her past call her by her last name?
You could maybe just call me by my last name.
I don't want to be controlled by your moods, Miss Utana.
You are mean, Takumi. Well, it's alright, I'm sure I'll get used to it.
Well, I see. Oh, we're almost at school. It seems like we arrived in no time when I walked with her.
For lunch, make sure to come to the cafeteria. Let's eat together.
Oh, we're going to eat lunch together too?
You know how the saying goes, spending time together leads to the stronger bonds.
Maybe, but I think that's a pretty common understanding.
So, it's a promise.
Yes, at lunchtime. Is Utana really here?
Hey, Takumi, over here.
She is here! To think that we would have a date in the cafeteria for a trial, she's quite generous. Who's that? Is that one of Miss Utana's acquaintances? I don't know him. Are they all alone together? I'm envious. To be able to spend time alone with Miss Utana. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry, I guess if we eat together in the school cafeteria, it rather stands out.
I'm also surprised. There are people who speak loudly so that others will hear on purpose.
It's like in the love comedies. The mobs say this and that.
What?
Did I say something strange?
No, it's true that there are such mobs, but why do you know that?
Oh, well,
I think only people who read love comedies know that.
well, that is,
Well, I guess that you wouldn't read such things, though. I guess that there are scenes like that in TV dramas, right?
right. I think I saw it on a drama.
I see. I didn't know that. What is this? It seems like she's a little disappointed. Did I say something bad?
Takumi, I have a favor to ask. Could you come by my house after school today?
Your house? You mean that I should go to your house?
Yes, you don't want to?
No, it's fine. Aren't things moving a little too fast? We only started dating yesterday, and this is just a trial. I just want to confirm with you, but your parents are...
I think they won't come back until evening.
What? This is too much like a love comedy!
And how about it? Will you come?
I'll go. After school.
I'm home.
Hello? It is quiet, so I think her parents are really not at home. Does this mean that she and I will take one step further into our relationship?
Let's go to my room.
Okay, I'm finally in her room. But she doesn't talk at all for some reason. What happened? That look on her face. Does that mean I should make the first move or not? I don't understand love in real life. Miss Utana.
What?
The reason why you invited me to your house today was...
Yes?
She's become silent again. What is this? Miss Utana, I don't know what your parents would say.
I know, there's a timing for everything. There is also the saying, love is like cooking steak.
What? Those words?
You shouldn't take the meat too fast off the grill, but also not too late. This is what I'm talking about.
Miss Utana, are you perhaps reading Last Kiss? Known as Last Kiss for short. There's a love comedy manga titled When I At Last Kiss You. In this, there's a saying, love is like a steak. But this manga's not a popular series that's been around for a long time. It just started, and only the second book of the series came out recently. If she knows about this manga, it would mean that she would be a manga maniac. Unless you've read Last Kiss, you would not quote words like, "love is like a steak." You're reading it for sure, right? And I just realized that the words you often quote come from the mangas. They kind of bothered me somehow.
Well, I'm sorry that I kept it a secret. I'm also a mania. I'm a big fan of love comedies. I'm sorry that I teased you about being a manga mania.
It's an incredible book collection, from the classics to the ones that have just been published. I was a little suspicious, but she really is a manga maniac.
I was able to tell him at last.
Miss Utana? Are you alright, Miss Utana?
I can finally have a conversation as a manga mania with Takumi.
Miss Utana! Oh, Miss Utana, you're back. Were you that nervous?
Yes, when I told you my secret, I felt all the strength in my body disappear.
You were a real maniac then.
Sorry that I kept it a secret. Can I tell you why things came to be the way they are?
Of course.
In the past, I was really into love comedy mangas, and I looked like a mania as well. The girls were all very attractive and experiencing all these exciting romances. Although I knew the mangas were fiction, I couldn't help being attracted to such romances that were in these mangas. As you might have figured it out, I decided to change myself when I entered high school. I changed my clothes, my hairstyle, and my makeup. I did everything I could to look more like the ideal love comedy heroine. I thought that now I could experience an exciting romance at school. I had a good start to my high school life. Or rather, it was too good that it was not good. I had dreamed of having an exciting romance, but something was going wrong with my school life. In particular, the kind of look I would get from guys was not what I had imagined.
Utana likes guys for sure. Yeah, she's always making herself look cute, so she'll probably go out with anyone. She looks like that too. Hey, you should try asking her out.
There was no shiny, exciting romance that I had longed for. Although I had worked hard to make myself look cute, all the boys around me treated me like a toy. And then, a rumor started going around that I had had many boyfriends and experiences in that sort of thing. Because of the rumors, I had to pretend as though I was experienced in love, and I was already feeling mentally worn out. And then, I discovered a new student in the library. A student who was always quietly reading mangas. Hey you!
Me?
You're a new student, right? If you're always in the library, that means you would be allocated to librarian duty, right? That is what it means, right? I don't know if you remember, but that was the very first conversation we had. So, it's not a coincidence that we were both allocated to the librarian duty. For me, it was comforting to do the librarian duty with you, Takumi, because you seemed like the hero of a love comedy manga. You were a mania, talked in a calm way, and had a slightly twisted personality.
I don't feel like I'm being praised.
I am really praising you. When I spend time with you, I can be more natural. I actually wanted to tell you this for a long time.
Well, you were always teasing me for being a maniac, though.
I couldn't help it. I wanted to have a conversation about the mangas, but you wouldn't tell me what you were reading.
Oh, I see. So you were basically a little perverted.
That's right.
But why did you suddenly tell me that you were a maniac?
I thought I would give up on becoming a heroine of a love comedy and just return to being a mania. There was no exciting and shiny romance in real life.
Miss Utana, did you really give up on experiencing love like in the romantic comedies?
Well, it isn't possible after all. Even if I want to be like a love comedy heroine, everyone treats me like I'm a playgirl.
Miss Utana, I'm a virgin.
Why are you suddenly telling me such a thing?
I know I'm taking a pretty cool attitude towards you, but I was actually very happy that you gave me your attention. I was excited because you were coming so close to me. I didn't want you to find out that I was a virgin, so I acted like that towards you, but...
What do you want to say?
Miss Utana, you aren't experienced in love, right? Then why did you choose me as a trial date?
I can't tell you.
I thought that being able to go out with you, even if it's just a trial, was like a true love comedy.
No way.
It's true. I just told you. I felt nervous and excited to be with you. Miss Utana, this is not a compliment or anything, but you're really like a love comedy heroine.
When a real mania like you say so, I'm beginning to think that it might be true.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing for me to say this, but...
Yes? Well, let me say it. Takumi, please be the hero in my love comedy.
Oh, yes, of course.
I wish we could have both been more honest with each other much earlier.
True. Is this the moment? Should I kiss her? Her parents aren't here, so maybe the kiss will lead to...
I'm home! Oh, Mom is home.
I see.
Why are you a little disappointed?
Well, I was enjoying the moment we were having.
You think too fast. I don't think my heart will be able to stand holding your hand yet.
True.
Then, let's make a plan for our first date. So, Takumi, give me some places you'd like to go.
Maybe to a bookstore?
Oh, for our first date?
Sorry, let's forget that idea.
No, we should become free from the normal conventions. Let's go to a bookstore. We are manias after all.
And on our date,
Say, this cover is so cute, no? The girl is so cute.
I've seen this style before. I was reading this series by the same author before. It was fun.
Then maybe I'll buy it.
As Utana was saying, maybe we don't have to rush ourselves into things like kissing and so on. Just by going on a date with her, I'm having such a fun and exciting time.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.